So, this is my equation d over 4 minus 8 equals negative 5. I'm going to make sure I write this equation right because I often find myself misreading the problem. So, my problem is d over 4 minus 8 equals negative 5, and that is correctly written. So following the reverse order of operations, we'll simplify. To simplify this problem, I'm just going to change my negative, subtracting 8 to adding a negative 8. From there, I will follow the reverse order of operations and add 8 to cancel out the 8. Now I must do this to both sides to keep it a balanced equation. So negative 5 plus 8 equals 3. For this step, I will multiply d over 4 by 4 because that will cancel out the 4 even though it is multiplying by using cross-canceling. And by multiplying the side with the variable by 4 on the equation, I will do that to the side with my 3 on. My answer is d equals 12. For checking, you just want to plug in the variable for what is equal to using the substitution property. Subtract 8. And now I can just follow the order of operations as usual. And my equation comes out evenly when I check it. Therefore, I know it is correct. The original problem is 1/3 times the quantity b minus 9, close your parentheses, equals 1b plus 9. First, we want to simplify. So we're going to change the subtraction sign to an addition sign and change the positive 9 to a negative 9. Now we want to distribute 1/3 times b is 1/3 b, and 1/3 times negative 9 is negative 3. We can't add whatever the numbers in the parentheses because they are not like terms. Now we're going to isolate the variable on one side of the equation. So we are going to add 3 on both sides so that the negative 3 and the 3 cancel each other out. We need to do the same thing to both sides at all times. If you don't do the same thing to both sides, then the problem is not equal. Our problem is now 1/3 b equals 1b plus 12. We're going to repeat the same steps but with the different numbers. So going to add negative 1b to cancel out 1b. And we're going to do the same thing to both sides. And that is negative 2/3 b. So your problem should now look something like this. Negative 2/3 b equals 12. We have now condensed it tremendously. We can't add because there's no addition sign. We can't subtract because there's no subtraction sign. We can't multiply because there's no multiplication sign. But we can divide. So we can divide negative 2/3 on both sides because we want to get b by itself. B equals negative 18. Now all we have to do is check, and what you do to check is to plug in the numbers. We're doing the same thing. We can do the same thing in the parentheses now because there is no b. Now you have negative 27 over 3, and all you have to do is divide. You don't want to divide 3 on both sides. And there you have your answer.